cutting into it. It was beautiful.
Nice.
That sounds awesome. But you know what else is awesome? Our show, Heathens and Heroes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us on episode 5 of Heathens and Heroes. Just so you guys know, this is the last episode on my channel. We are moving to our official channel, which you guys will see in the chat. Nightbot will drop a link to it every now and then. Plus, also, if you look below at the bottom, I got a ticker right here that kind of tells us where we're moving. Just make sure you guys are watching there. We have Heathens and Heroes itself chiming in the chat, so make sure you say hello to Heathens and Heroes. He's a great person. He's great. He's really awesome. But first of all, I want to thank, of course, the wonderful cast we have with us on our show. We have Ramis as Troy. Troy, how you doing today?
Doing good. How you guys doing? Awesome job. Let's have some fun and let's survive, boys.
We also have Nandor, played by the wonderful Esteban.
Sorry, eating.
we also
Perfect intro. Perfect intro.
Yeah, that was great. I love it. Sorry,
what's
eating.
up, guys?
BRB.
Make sure to follow that channel just to keep up with us, like whenever we go live on there. Also follow the Twitter because we'll also post on there saying when we're live, when we're going to be live, because it's not. So far, it's been consistent on Wednesdays, but it might change eventually.
Yeah. Make sure you follow our Twitter, which Nightbot is also dropping a link for that as well. And then also in the top right corner of your screen, we have our Dungeon Master, the wonderful Matt. How you doing, Matt?
Oh, I'm doing good. Ready to get on my weekly session, see how y'all handle. And also, I have the character art as a point of reference for them. It's level 1 in their prisoner garb. So that is up on the Twitter, my Twitter. And I was curious for y'all, did you want your character art for your tokens, or are you happy with your Hero Forge tokens?
Do it, man.
Do it.
For me, yeah, make it your art, man. I love it.
All right.
You can get a better idea of what we look like. So
Then for next episode, you will see that as their characters. So, yeah. And then
As Palpatine once said, do it.
Other than that, guys, we do want to thank you guys so much for the continued support. It's been great. We've been having a blast making this. As far as I know, we're going to continue doing this until you guys stop watching and we die. I don't know. Or we die. Well, okay. Yeah. I mean,
the players, not the characters.
We'll come up with something.
I'm not sure how to respond to that, but thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, it means so much to us that you guys are here, having a great time, enjoying it. Please let us know what we can do better. Please let us know how we can make this a better experience for you guys, the audience. And without further ado, I'm going to pass this on to our Dungeon Master, Matt, to continue our story and the campaign that is Heathens and Heroes.
Last time on Heathens and Heroes, you found your adventurers along with their 3 tagalongs trying to escape from the Underdark. They had managed to escape the Drow, survive against some of the odder things, the creatures that they have seen kind of hiding about here, and passed up some iffy-looking places that just did not sit well. Along the way, they felt the need to also, having food at least, find some water. So, using their survival skills, they managed to find a trail of running water that led them down into a large chamber that, after a bit of searching, they saw had a bit of old ruins similar to a crystal cave they passed, and a hole in the very ceiling of the place that probably dropped all the now skeletal remains into this chamber. Much of the water was filled with the skeletal remains, pushing the water up and creating a about shin to knee-high deep water. But there were a few pools off on the edges that had drinkable water that Ramas was procuring. As he was doing so, and as Nandor was riding their new and favorite friend, Flame On, towards the other side of the cavern, Kraegor decided to take a look and see if there was anything left from the skeletal's remains in the pile. while searching for it, there was a shift, and the bones themselves began to move. And as they rose up, they began to make forms in the darkness. 4 of them looking to be of humanoid size, covered in broken, tattered clothes and chainmail, carrying these rusted short swords with arrows sticking out of between their ribs, and they all kind of just stand slowly as the very slow rising shift in skeletal remains kind of rises up, and you see towering about 10 feet tall. There is this large humanoid with the head of a bull, standing on its 2 feet like a small giant, with curved horns that are decayed and have rotting bits kind of hanging off of them. And as it rises, you can see lifting up out of kind of beneath a few of the skeletons, there is a large axe that it begins to lift. And from here, we are going to roll some initiatives.
Run away!
Are you sure, Matt? Are you sure I can't just like run away right now? Like, I mean, I'd be happy
You can
to.
certainly try.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
All right.
Come to your screen, Esteban.
Oh shoot! Hang on.
Esteban, are
Always
you
something,
okay?
dude. It's always something.
You know, got to keep it interesting.
The green screen's supposed to
Alright.
go behind you.
What?
Look, I'm floating. There he is.
Nice.
Also, the dice just hate us right now.
You know, they
Oh,
are
I mean, is it-
starting you strong.
Yeah, it's not really. There you go. Look at that.
All
Hey,
right.
by the way, I gotta say, look at that nice camera that Esteban's got on him. You can see like
I know, look at
it's
that
like
guy.
it's like you're there now, you know.
Right?
I used to have a great camera. Now, it's the crappiest again. Like, cool. All right, here we go.
You know, sometimes to take 2 steps forward, you have to take 1 step back.
More like 5. More like 5, but it's okay.
That uphill struggle, man, I feels. So, starting us off, as the skeletons rise and kind of take everybody by surprise. By the way,
Who's the
Mr.
Minotaur? Sorry.
It's a Minotaur.
Okay. And since you are writing the beetle, Nandor, you get
Yeah.
to tell me what he does on his initiative and things like that.
Okay. I got you. I got you.
So it's just got a bite attack, but you can tell it where to go and so on and so forth, unless you give up the reins, in which case it will move freely. But while you're controlling the reins, you can tell it where to go. So, starting us off is the 4 skeletons.
Oof.
They are going to begin to move forward and move on the one who disturbed the remains first. Oh, sorry, let me make that a public roll. I was testing things. Okay. Here we go. 15. Kraegor, what is your AC?
My AC is a 72. No, I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
nice. Well, then I'd say you're
No,
good, yeah.
It is a 15, my good sir.
Did we switch to Pathfinder at some point? So...
I was like looking, I'm like, wait, what?
It sloshes forward through the water, kicking up skeletal remains and kind of bringing up the sword, and you hear it in turn, but you get this splash of water in your face first until you feel this cut across your stomach. You take 8 points of damage,
Oh!
and
Ow.
another skeleton gets to go forward. And it is going to make an attack as well. This one is with advantage because it is flanking as well. For a 22.
Oh my god.
For 7 points of damage as you reel from the cut in
my
your
God.
ribs.
Oh no.
behind and cut
We just started,
across
guys.
the
Don't
back.
kill him.
Well, that was a
Don't
great
kill
show.
him.
So this is our last show. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. He was right there in the center.
I'm sorry, he
Oh,
says.
I said I'm sorry. I'm not merciful.
You want mercy, find religion.
Okay.
Another attack comes,
You're good.
but
You're
they're
good.
not smart enough to intelligently choose to flank. They just happen to whatever's closest. So he kind of just comes up, and you're reeling, and you just see him coming. And at this point, you are managing to pull out your short sword, and you catch his as he comes stabbing at you.
Yeah.
While the last skeleton makes its move forward,
Oh my god.
and that one hits
Oh boy.
for 6
Oh.
points of damage.
He's
Dude, I've got
he's-
1 health, bro.
Oh. All right. You are up as you block that one, and as soon as you block it, you're like, okay, I've got this. And then a sword comes into your shoulder from behind. And next is Flame On.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Flamon to move over here. Right here.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15 right here?
Yep.
All right.
Oh
Um,
my god.
That's gonna be his. That's gonna be his turn.
Okay. Kraegor
Mhm.
comes to you, man.
Oh,
Use your
joy.
action to fucking disengage.
Yep,
Oh
I'm
my
going
God.
to disengage the fuck out of this.
Luckily, you can do that for a bonus action. So, where would you like to run?
This way.
To Ramen
This
and
way,
hide
man.
behind him.
Go to Flame On. Hop on his back and get out of there.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea, actually. Let me see, 5,
Alright.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I can get there just enough right here. Whoa, no, where are you
Is
going?
there enough,
I
is there
grabbed
enough
my
room for both of us? Hold on.
Not on Flame On, no.
So I'm
Okay.
riding on Flame On right now.
Not yet.
No?
You'll have to wait for Nandor to get off, unless you use your action to just be like, poof, push him
Use
out.
your action. Use the action.
But I'll say you can hold an action for whenever Nandor gets off, you can jump on. Easy enough.
Okay, that's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
So just for the moment, you're kind of behind the rock, leaning up against it. You've got a hand on the leash, and you're like,
Oof.
all right.
Do not recommend
So
that.
after you comes Ront. He is going to jump over the side,
Oh, you fool.
yelling, "Abomination!"
You fool.
And
No.
he is going to attack the thing. That's what,
Of course he is.
That's what he would do.
Of course he is. Of course.
I'm just going to move over here just so I can show the people what's happening.
Okay, yeah. So, actually, that's a good point. Let me do this. Yeah, no, okay. So, he rolls a 22 to hit, which definitely does. So, and he deals
Go
9
on.
points of damage as he just kind of runs up to it and chips into the side of its large, boned leg, I suppose. Nandor comes to you.
Okay, I'm gonna use healing word. Fucking dumbass over here.
All right, for sure.
I just wanted to know what was under the bones.
Level 2.
Idiots.
All right.
All of you. Boy. As you hear me say that from across the room. In disapproving
So,
way.
Kraegor, you get 7 points of healing. Nandor, what's the word you use to heal him?
You
Yeah.
fool.
I know.
And despite
Fine,
the
you
words, you feel kind of reinvigorated by them.
I feel reinvigorated.
And for you, Nendor is also just a regular movement to get off of the flame on.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do that.
so just 5 feet of movement, no problem.
And now, can I basically, like as a bonus action, kind of like pick up Kraegor and throw him on there, or no?
Well, he was holding his action, so as soon as you get off, he jumps on.
Okay.
Get off!
So you kind of pick yourself up after that reinvigorating word and lean yourself onto it. You still have an action because it was a bonus action to use healing word.
Oh, boy.
Nimir. So here, we'll move you off to the side. Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
there you go. I'll let you move yourself, just so I know where that one is.
Oh boy. All right.
So can
Any
we just,
action
like,
for you, Nandor?
get the hell out of here? Or...
Any action? Wait, that did my heal didn't count as an action?
It's a bonus action for healing.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use. How far is that? Oh, that's not close enough. Okay. What about this? Creatures. Okay, can I use my Bane?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Which 3 are you trying to affect?
I'm gonna try to
Oh wait, is Bane a cantrip or a first level?
first level.
You cannot, because you can't use more than one spell level spell during a turn.
Okay. So what I'm what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my club at the big dude.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
It's a far throw.
It is a
throw.
far throw, so it is going to be at
Hey.
disadvantage.
They are just bones. I mean,
I believe in you.
14 still hits at disadvantage. So roll that damage.
that's about right.
All right. So you throw this thing, and you just kind of look at them, and you're like, "Fuck this!" And you just chunk that bitch, and it hits into like the solar plexus of the undead Minotaur, and you see the bones kind of crack in, and it does more damage than you were expecting it to. But
Can it come back like a boomerang?
if only. I mean,
Wait,
it's in the right shape of a boomerang.
It was bent like one, so
It's not
right?
the right weight or aerodynamics of a
Damn it! All
boomerang.
right.
He's got
Quick, Nandor,
magic.
use your
He can do a
telekinesis.
spell on it.
I use vicious mockery on him.
And so
he used
staying where
Sokka's
you are, right? Staying where you are, Nandor.
Over here.
All right. Afterward, it comes to Prince Derrickdale. He
No.
is going to
What is he doing?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 to get over here. And as he's kind of just like loping over here, he looks over at the skeletons, and just kind of as he comes into range of you, Kraegor, and says in Elvish, "What's the plan?"
Oh boy, you're asking the idiot. Cool.
Get out of here.
He was just the closest one,
Darindel, my plan is to get out of here. Now, Ramis
Alive.
might have a different idea. Nandor might have a different idea. But I'm not fighting anybody right now.
Oh boy.
Got it. So afterwards comes to Eldith, who's going to kind of run over 5, 10, 15, 20, kind of look at them, and she saw you take all the strikes before and everything, so she's going to kind of look around, and she is going to make an attack roll with her hand crossbow.
Oh boy.
Yikes. There we go. Oh, well, why does she not have one in her thing? Let me
I
put
don't know.
one in there. It's probably because I gave it to the thing, and I know what happened.
Is that what he said? Or...
Yeah. It is.
that whole phrasing, Lana. Phrasing.
Phrasing. Let me see. Actually, yeah. Okay, so she is going to make her attack roll. And she's gonna be like running down the stairs, she's just gonna kind of offhand shoot. And
boy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gets her right there. Ramos comes to you.
Oh,
Well, I do this every episode, so movie time. Ron, I need you. I'm going to move towards Ron, and then he's going to launch me at the Minotaur, and I'm
Oh,
going to
fuck.
strike it down with my blade.
All right, all right.
Take out the big guy first. I like what you're thinking. Ramos.
Exactly, exactly. Big guy goes down, the rest will follow.
All right.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
I gotta say
So,
that Minotaur
go
is
ahead.
pretty wicked looking though.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm going to Ron. Ron,
Move him over real quick.
one
for
more
it.
time. One more time. Let's do this. Tag
Let
team.
me...
Wading through water.
Still
Alright,
counts.
He rolls pretty well for his athletics, so he kind of lifts out an arm to, you know, grasp yours, all, you know, warrior grasp style, and make me your attack roll.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh.
Let's go.
That'll definitely hit.
Ramos.
So roll me some damage as he grabs your arm and like begins to spin with you and then throw you up. And as you go up, you kind of punch a hand with the shield into that spot that's broken on the chest, kind of from the rebar before, giving you a spot as you come up with your short sword and strike at the face of it.
For 9.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go. Yes. Ooh, right up in
Can
there.
I,
Let's
and,
go.
and while this is happening, I'm sorry. I just gotta say, Kraegor is in the corner going yee.
I do it for you, Kraegor. I do it for you. No one attacks my friends.
If you keep your shield in there, you'll lose the -2 AC from it, but you will be on its chest, so you can strike up onto it and everything. But afterwards, it comes to the Minotaur.
Oh boy.
If there was anything else you wanted to do on your turn,
Oh boy.
Ramos?
Oh no.
Can I do a second action of another strike?
Action surge.
Do it. Do
Can
it.
I believe you still have an action surge, yes, because y'all
do.
rested and everything. So yeah, you can use one action surge.
Okay.
And make another attack with your short sword.
Oops. And then attack. Yeah.
All right. So you come back up, and this time it's kind of recoiling, so it brings its head down, and you catch into one of the horns with it, and it shrugs off your blade with the horn.
I want to
Afterwards-
make armor out of you.
Afterwards, the skeletal thing, it is going to use one of the horns as well to try and like buck a little bit and gore you with it. Because you're on its chest, it will have disadvantage on the attack. So
Okay.
15. Ramos, your AC is 16, so that is one below. So, actually, you're staying on its chest, so you lose that -2 from your thing.
Oof.
Oh.
So that just hits. So as it comes
Damn.
through, you try and see it coming, and you try and yank that shield out just a little bit, and it's stuck in there. So instead, you get caught in the rib with the Minotaur horn.
Ugh. Bastard.
You take 6 points of damage, And then it comes to the skeletons. This one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20 to move over here and make an attack against Ront.
Not wrong.
That is going to hit. So he takes 7 points of damage as it comes around the side and catches him as he's looking up at the Minotaur.
The monitor?
The monitor. This one is going to come down to Darendil
Yeah.
and make an attack. And that just hits as it surges on him and gets a slice across one of his arms as he's running to you. And he kind of recoils a little bit. This one...
Esteban.
Right? What
Oh,
happened?
come on, dude.
10,
It's always on Discord, too.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to run up to you, Kraegor, but it uses its action to get to you. So it can't make an attack against you. But
So he's just kind of staring at me menacingly.
yeah, it's kind of like the fucking just undead run, just
I'm standing there mimicking him, by the way.
And this one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It gets to there, and you see it coming towards you, Nandor, but as it gets to the edge of the pool, it seems to stop. And it just kind of reaches out for you and kind of slashes at the air. Then...
Huh. Okay.
Since Kraegor, you are on the fire beetle, so now you have control of the fire beetle. What would you like to do?
Well, what I would like to do is have the fire beetle spit some fire at it, but
He doesn't.
I don't know if I
he
can
can
control
only bite.
It can
you know,
bite.
Okay, yeah. Can I control?
Don't
it
you
to
dare!
bite?
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
You can, as it'll you kind of just get
Not my boy.
jerk the reins in the direction of the skeleton, and it kind of lashes out, and it hits. It definitely hits with a 15.
That's right.
It does 2 points of damage.
Better than none.
Right. As it, kind of catches onto one of the legs with one of the mandibles, and it just kind of right there onto it. Would you like to have it move or anything else as well?
Yes, I would like to back up a little bit towards Darendil if I can.
So about 5, 10, 15 here?
A little bit
Or-
more behind Darendil.
About here?
Yeah,
Bitch.
All
just
right.
try to stay away. And Esteban again.
Oh my god, dude.
We may have to try Zoom for next time. Give it a go.
Fair enough.
Thanks, John.
But it is going to get an attack roll against one of you as you move away. So I'm going to roll a d20. Odds, the fire beetle, evens, Kraegor.
Nope.
Even. So it's going for you, Kraegor. That's just which one it's going to attack. So now this is the actual attack.
Good luck.
It's going to get a 14.
Oh shit.
Just under. So you're good.
Oh yeah. No, yeah.
So
Good luck.
So you kind of as it's attacking at you and shit.
But can you do that
Not
again?
this
time.
Ah!
Kraegor, comes to your turn.
You could do it, Kraegor.
Come on.
Well, what I'm thinking about doing is
Can I speak out of turn?
taking.
If you want to use a reaction to do so.
Wait, do what?
Huh.
Don't shoot. gonna
Nandor
take-
wants to speak out of his turn, so he can use a reaction if he wants to. And you gain your reaction whenever it comes back to
How
your
am I
turn.
not surprised? What do you got to say, Nandor?
I don't think that he'll get out of the water.
Oh,
All right.
that's a pretty
So-
astute observation.
Kraegor,
So should we
what
just
would
leave?
you like to do then?
I like how we're still in the water.
Well, Kraegor, it's your turn. What would you like to
Yeah,
decide
what
to do
I would
now?
like to do is with their.
As you
well,
hear Nandor yell that at you from across the cavern.
is it possible to get into a flanking position behind that skeleton that Darrendel's fighting?
It is, but you will have to get off the fire beetle because it's moved on its turn. Otherwise, you'd have to wait till the fire
No,
beetle.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Then yeah.
All right, flanking position. I would like to hit him with my short sword, please.
Go ahead and make your attack with advantage. That'll definitely hit.
Yeah, buddy.
And
Good job.
you do get to add sneak attack damage to this.
Yes.
So if you want to add the into the modifier whenever you roll damage, just put plus 2d6.
Okay, gotcha.
That way you don't have to click the separate sneak attack skill and all that. Nice.
Let's
So
go. Let's go.
that is enough too that you come up behind it and not the button I wanted. You just
Strike it.
poof, head straight off, scattering it against the rocks nearby, and the entire body begins to crumble and fall apart before you.
Atta
Can
boy.
can I look at Ramos behind me and go, look, Ramos, look what I did.
Ramos, as you're kind of
Proud.
swinging on it, you know, you kind of look
Proud
over.
of you, boy. Proud of you.
I did it, Daddy.
What? Wait, son.
Dad? No.
So, Kraegor, anything else on your turn?
Yes, I would like to.
Because it only costs you 5, 10, 15 feet of movement to get there. I would say, yeah, about 15 feet of movement to get there.
Hold on, let me just see what the initiative is here. Okay, so Nandor's coming up after Rod, correct?
Yes, sir.
So, I'm sorry, I had how much space left?
You have 15 feet left.
I'm just going to step back towards the beetle here, right next to Darendel.
Okay, easily enough. And all right. So, next up is Ront. He is going to make an attack at the skeleton that hit at him. So attack normal, and that's not going to do it. Kind of getting hit by all the water splashing up from the Minotaur's feet as it's trying to buck Ramos off. It's just he kind of just makes a wild swing and cuts through the water. Nandor, you've got a green screen and it's your turn.
Oh my god.
Why does that keep happening?
I don't know. It's only with Discord, dude. It never happens on like Streamlabs or anything. It's weird.
It's like your camera's
Yeah.
timing out or something. It's weird.
Otra vez chingao.
Hey. Cálmate. Cálmate.
Siempre pasa por eso.
Niños. We're doing it for the niños.
Okay. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery
Okay.
on the Minotaur.
What's the range?
It is
It's not that far.
it doesn't say. Actually. Oh, 60 feet.
Okay. He's only 35 feet, so you're good to do that from where you are.
Bro,
Okay,
give
I'm
him a
gonna do the
sick-ass burn,
Macarena.
dude. Sick ass burn. Do it.
Yeah.
I'm
What are
gonna-
you?
I'm doing the Macarena.
Macarena to
You should,
burn. Got
you should do the like the goring. Look at me. Look at me.
it.
Toro,
Ooh, I have
Toro.
horns.
He's doing
Just
the
like-
Macarena menacingly.
He's just
With a
standing
glare.
I just look directly at him and just like he knows what's gonna fucking happen.
All right. All right. Did you click the cantrip?
Makes me want to dance too on top of it.
There it is. I need to make a
Okay, I already won.
save. As the Minotaur.
He dumb. Oh, he dumb.
So roll your damage as he all the bucking just kind of stops and he turns to look over at Nandor, and you just kind of see his shoulders slump as he realizes with his bones he can never Macarena that well.
Oh, now I
Have you
feel
seen me
kinda
doing it
sorry.
like
bad.
a little bit, like a little shoulder
Yeah,
on him?
Macarena.
You can while hanging.
That's pretty good.
All right. So afterwards, or anything else on your turn, sir? Bonus action movement.
Gonna move over here. Do I have enough?
Okay.
Do I have enough? Hold on.
30 feet will get you right here.
I'll go right here.
Okay.
Oh shit! I need to take it off. That's so
Okay,
annoying.
baby, take it up.
Yeah, I know it
Take
gets
it.
you
Okay, there you go.
used to.
I feel kind of bad
All
for him
right.
now. Like he just wants some Macarena, you know?
All right. So
You
afterwards,
just got told off by the
Erbil
Macarena.
is going to kind of look to you real quick, Kraegor. Should we help? As he points to Ramos and Ront.
Well, you know what, Darren? Why don't you go ahead? I'll just kind of hold
Launch.
back.
I tell Darren to launch Kraegor.
What?
Launch him. Throw him.
I mean,
You big furry beast, you.
15, 20, 25.
oh, he's gone. You know what? He's
30.
busy. It's okay. No.
And he is going to make 2 attacks at the Minotaur as he did not get close enough to attack the skeleton. Blip. First attack is not going to hit as he swings out and just catches air as the Minotaur moves to try and look at him. And the second attack is a natural 20.
Oh shit!
So
Let's
he just
go.
kind of dives at the leg that he missed. Very adamant on hitting. Only 5 points of damage, but
Not bad, not bad.
better than what it would have been.
How many bones
So
does
afterwards-
this thing have?
Comes
Yeah,
to
enough.
Eldith, who's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can't quite get into a flanking position. Actually, 25 to there to flank with Darendil. So she's going to make 2 attacks with her sword. Oh, not damage. I have to roll the attack. First one is terrible, and the second one hits at least. So
Really?
she just kind of comes up running,
Oh, shit.
just fucking swinging. Abomination!
For once, those two agree.
Right? There are very few things dwarves and orcs agree on. Then Ramos comes to you, suspended on the chest of this Minotaur, with your shield still stuck into it. What would you like to do?
Go for the head.
All right, make me your attack roll.
Boy.
And I'll say, with all 3 of it on it, and since you're on its chest, you'll have advantage on this attack.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
That'll hit.
Let's
That'll
go.
hit. So roll me your damage. All right. So you just kind of, take the sword and just start stabbing into the chest, trying to break the ribs and everything you can right there.
Can I do a sweeping attack for a bonus action to get the skeleton that's attacking Grunt as well?
Yes, you may. So go ahead and hit the roll for the sweeping attack. Go to the thing, and the original attack roll would hit. A 22 would hit the skeleton. So roll the damage on the sweeping attack.
Bam.
All right. I will say though, to do this, because it's a lot lower, you remove your shield and drop, and as you drop, you just kind of spin and catch the skeleton on the process. So your AC is back up, but you're now on the ground.
Cool. I'll take it. When will this guy go down, though? Like, seriously.
Next is the Minotaur Skeleton.
Oh boy.
So
if he comes after me, I'm parrying.
He is coming after you indeed.
Parry. Parry.
As, you just kind of were stabbing into it and everything else. So first, let's see if it's going to hit you. 18. So
Parry.
go ahead and use your parry.
Okay.
Hit that other formula. All right. So you take, instead of 25 points of damage, you only take 21 points of damage.
Well, I'm dead.
Oof. Not dead, just unconscious.
Does he fall into the water and get absorbed by the bones?
The great axe comes down, and you pull up the sword, but it's a huge great axe, so it connects into your sword and slides a bit off, and then comes down your arm and your ribs and all your sides. And you get thrown back a little bit, and you're kind of now at like the edge of the water against the wall. And y'all over here, you just see the motion of the great axe. You don't see what happens to Ramos, but you immediately hear Eldith kind of call out, "Oh, fuck!"
Fuck.
Next is Mr. Skelly, who's going after Ront. And that is going to hit for 8 points of damage. And that will knock down Ront as well, as it just leaps in and stabs Ront down into the wall.
I'm dead.
And we've got a dead Skelly.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
One, it can't get to Nandor, so it is going to move over to you, Kraegor.
What the fucking told you? God damn it. No, we have to fight it.
I was following Ront, by the way, so no man gets left behind.
Nandor, you take 5 points.
Me?
Or not Nandor, sorry. Kraegor, you take 5
That's okay.
points
That's
as it comes over and you hear that, you're looking over there and you just see this second skeleton just all up in your face and angry. This one, it uses all of its movement to get over here, but cannot attack you.
Fucking A, man. Jesus.
And now it comes to the fire beetle, who is not mounted, so it is just going to kind of back up away from all of that.
Oh, flame on! God damn it!
It does
I'm
not
laughing at
approve.
you boys from the afterlife. I hope you know this.
you kind of hear this fate from his body. Kraegor comes to you.
Oh, Kraegor, yay! Oh,
I'm just
Jesus.
Move on down here.
Sweet Jesus.
I'm
Yeah, I'm just gonna mosey on out of here. No, I'm just kidding. I need to. I need to get behind. Oh man, this is a tough call. I'm gonna try to. So Eldith is still in contact with him, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, fuck, dude. All right, I'm gonna call on Darendel. Just guys, I've got 2 actions here, right?
1 action, 1 bonus action.
Okay.
Yada yada.
I'm gonna
You can yell at Darendil for a free action.
Okay, I'm gonna yell at Darendel. I'm gonna say, Darendel, we need your help over here right now, for my free action. And at the same time, I'm going to roll, because I don't really think I have much of a choice here. I'm gonna roll a double attack like I did before. I got my dagger in one hand, my short sword in the other. I'm going to try to attack both of these guys at the same time.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me your short sword first. 15 will hit. Roll me damage.
You go, boy.
You're dead.
I'm still a father. I'm
Romus?
still a father.
All right.
That's for the. That's gonna be for the front. The one in. Or no, I'm sorry. The one on the right. No,
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. No, the one in front of me. One in front of me.
Okay. Okay, that's the one I applied it to.
Okay. And now my dagger.
All right. Just under. So you go through and you stab upward with a short sword, and it pierces through the center of it and into its chest. And as you do, it moves back with it still in there, so you kind of lose your footing a little bit and just miss with your dagger as you're coming through. All right. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage slightly.
You can't
Oh, okay,
disengage because your bonus action was your second dagger attack.
I forgot. Then I'm just going to pray to God and to Ramus and in some kind of Jedi Force mode and say, "Help me, Ramus. You're my only hope."
Ramus feels it.
Is it my turn?
Next is Ront, who must make a death save. Nope, I rolled a d29, not a d20.
Oh no, that's fine. You can take that.
I don't think we want to take.
No.
That's a
That's,
skeleton.
I don't think we
That's
want to
for
take a
skeleton.
natural one. I don't think we want to take a natural
No,
one.
right, skeleton.
No. All right, so he's got one success to his save.
Okay.
Nandor comes to you.
I'm gonna go ahead. Wait. Okay. So if I use a Mantle of Inspiration, can I pick them up or no? All right.
Let me double check.
never mind.
See feet of you.
Tazago.
Since it's temporary HP, it would not pick them up. No.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna fucking use Healing Word on Ramus from all the way over here at 60 feet.
All right.
All right. Come back with 6 health.
You live.
Okay. Now I'm gonna use Mantle of Inspiration to inspire all of my party, all of them, except Ron because he's down, and give him 5 points of health.
Yes. And inspire
You
us.
can't use it because it is a bonus action.
Oh,
And so
Oh,
is
yeah.
Healing Word. So that'll have to be till on next turn to use it.
So I can't use Healing Word as like not a bonus action.
No, it is a bonus action for it.
Okay. Well then, what I'm gonna do for my action. God damn it, dude! Swear to fucking God. Vicious Mockery on the bit. Actually, I'm gonna walk over here. Actually, how far is that from there? Hold on. Stop. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna walk over here. Stop it, stupid thing. Come on. Okay. Walk right here. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on the big boy.
Okay.
Again. Does he have eyes by chance?
He has sockets.
Okay.
Socket
Can you
to it.
roll a save?
Ooh, yes, I
Yeah.
can.
Oh, you
failed.
rolled up.
He's
It'd be
dumb.
nice if I could. No, it's a shame you can't see yourself because you're fucking hideous.
Oh, sick bird, bro.
Burn in his face.
You can see the Minotaur just kind of slumps a little bit, and you can't tell if it's water rolling off its face or if there's just some tear that falls.
Okay.
Yeah, and you
Um,
sock it too.
Okay. I believe that should be it.
All right. Then that comes to Darendil. He is going to move towards you,
Oh, I love you so much.
but because he does so, it does get an attack of opportunity from the Minotaur.
No worries.
But because I didn't read that before, Psychic Vicious Mockery gives disadvantage on the next attack roll. So this is at disadvantage.
Wait, so are you saying that you
So you
gave him
fucked Troy?
Yeah, you messed with me on that. Yeah, way to go. I died. Thank you.
I mean, if it's any consolation, he still hits Darendil with a disadvantage.
Oh boy, how
no,
much?
no, because I want my health back. I want all my health back.
I'm sorry. And
Oh, he's dead.
Darendil takes
He's
17 as
Jesus.
across the side, and he's kind of hits into the water a little bit, and you kind of look at him and you have this moment, but then you see him start to pick himself back up and run back over, and he gets there, and as he kind of comes up between the two skeletons, he just comes up with his claws, now in this definite anger. So first one with advantage,
Come on, baby boy.
because he is flanking.
Come on, baby boy.
That'll hit.
Even better.
So he comes up and he just breaks through the skeleton in front of you, Kraegor, and you see its pieces just flying. The second attack against the other one still hits.
Yeah, let's go.
And so
Take it.
you see it kind of take a few steps back as it takes the strike against it, and now looks to him with this, undead fury. Eldith comes over. She is going to use her action to grab you, Ramos, and throw you to the other side of her. And she then is just going to kind of turn back to face it and lift up her shield and go, "Get back, damn it!"
Okay.
Ramos comes to you.
Get the
Is
fuck
my
back.
shield
Get
is my
the
shield
fuck back.
still in his
Yes.
chest?
No, because you had came off its chest before with your sweeping attack.
Okay.
Okay,
you
so
have
I
your
still
shield.
have it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I like that shield. It's my shield. I will use. Let's see here. Can I use second wind?
Yes, you can.
It just gives me stamina, though, right? It doesn't give me.
It gives you health back. Yeah.
All right,
Gives
let's
you,
use that.
I think your level plus to do 10 or something like that. There you go. 12 health back.
All right, back at 18.
And that is a
Awesome.
bonus action, so you still have your action and your movement.
Ugh. I'm going to. Let's see here. How far is it? I'm gonna try to get as far close as I can to this other skeleton
Okay.
attacking the
It'll
guys.
get you 5, 10, 15, 20. You can get to about here. And so not close enough for melee range. But
Can
yeah.
I throw my sword at its back?
You can. It'll be improvised
Oh my god.
and everything, so it won't be the full sword damage, but you can.
Okay.
And roll me an attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh god. It's a, oh no. Oh no. Kraegor!
Roll me
That's what I
a d4 plus
Oh.
3. Roll me 1d4 plus 3.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Why
Is
did,
it-
I
wait,
just hear,
roll-
why did I just hear the bells of death toll?
Is it roll forward slash or is it forward slash roll?
Forward slash roll.
All right.
1d4 plus 3.
Oh fuck.
So you throw it, and it doesn't go into Kraegor,
Okay.
Oh,
damn it.
No.
but
no.
it
Oh, no.
does hit into the coming down arm of Prince Darendil.
Fuck!
And so it kind of straight through the bicep of his arm. And he kind of looks down at it, looks at you, looks down at it, and then looks at you with this like feral, animalistic look now.
Sorry. Went for the skeleton. Skeleton.
So next
I'm
is
trying to save you, okay? I'm trying to save you.
I'll save myself.
I want to save my boy.
I appreciate it, man. But god damn it.
Well, next is our Minotaur Skeleton, who's going to attack at Eldith.
I don't even want to see this. God.
So that misses at a 14. So it just kind of comes up with the great axe and tries to slam down, but she sees it coming and just moves off to the side as it hits into the water, sending up a gout of water. Next up then is another skeleton who is going to move past Ront to come up on Eldith as well. And he is going to miss as he just brings up the shield, or she brings up the shield to catch the skeleton's sword and knocks it off to the side, kind of taking a few steps back. The one skeleton that is left is going to turn and make an attack at Darendil since he hit last. And that's going to hit for 5 points of damage as he gets a strike off against him, just kind of on the other arm, and now with all the cuts across his body, the blood is pooling, and you can see that he is just kind of like growling and very much like, you know, the Beast from X-Men. The giant fire beetle is Flame On. It's just going to kind of nudge into your back, Nandor. You can see from its antenna that it definitely seems to have a state of like held in panic going on right now, with all the skeletons.
Okay, try to calm him down right now.
And whatnot. Let's say, you know, just kind of, you can tell that like it's trying to use your presence to calm it down a little bit, as you've been the one.
I rub its head as.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's okay. It's okay.
It definitely kind of moves into your hand a little bit. Kraegor.
Yes, sir.
Comes to you.
Okay,
Oh,
well...
fuck. Disengage. Disengage.
Why?
How much health? Never mind.
Okay,
Do
if
what
I,
you
come,
want.
hey, if I come over here, am I in a flanking position with Darendil or no?
You are, sir.
Okay. I'm going to double down on my attacks again. I'm going to do dagger and short sword both at the same time on this bastard here.
All right. Well, go ahead and roll me whichever one you want to roll first.
Any advantage because I'm on a sneak attack? Or no, it's not, right?
Flanking.
Flanking.
So you get advantage because of flanking. 14 hits. So go ahead and roll me your damage with sneak attack. That 2d6. Woo! So diving into it with dagger and short sword, you basically tackle this bitch into the water for, you know, attacking your Darendil, and you know, just repeatedly stab, and you can't tell if it's alive because it's just kind of mixed with all the other skeletal remains in the pool now. But you gather it's probably dead after all that destruction.
Okay. Well,
You still have
yeah.
You still have a bonus action and 20 feet of movement.
Throw me my sword.
It is in his arm right now.
Yep. I'm gonna grab the sword and throw it to Ramus.
As you get, I'll say real quick, to about there, and kind of look towards Darendil, he kind of looks towards you without recognition as well. It's still growling and feralistic.
It's me, Darendil. It's your baby boy. Come on. I mean, we've got on a lot of journeys already today together. I mean, you know, I was gonna go with you back home. It's me. It's Kraegor. Come on.
Roll me a persuasion. You see him kind of like there's this faint pause to his growl, but then he takes a step back, and his hair is kind of standing on end a little bit. Still seems a little unhappy. Anything else for you at the moment, though?
Can I just give him a... No, you know what?
Take the short sword from the skeleton and throw it.
I'm just gonna, you know what? For the time being, hey, buddy, it's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my short sword, if that's okay, to Ramus.
Okay. Yeah, easily enough. He kind of tosses it off to the side, lands blade first next to you, Ramus.
I want that back.
There's one at your foot. Be right back.
Ront fails a death save, so he's 1 success, 1 failure.
Okay.
Andor comes to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk over here. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna basically talk to Darren. Darren's like, speaking Elvish, the sun's getting real low. It's getting real low.
All right. Roll me a persuasion.
The gift
You see him kind of looking at you. See him breathing, not just heavily from like damage and less of the. But he still seems a little on edge, just not as ready to lash out at everything before. So, and I'll say that just kind of use your 6 seconds of speech. You still have an action and bonus action.
Okay. Well, I don't have any more fucking spells, so I can't heal Ron. Fucking hate this.
Do you have any medical stuff on you?
I do.
But he's far away.
Yeah.
He's very far away.
Get behind me. I'll lead you to Ront.
Actually, okay. So would it count as an action? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would. If I were to throw my healing kit to Ramos.
I'll say yeah. Since you're trying to like accurately throw it to him, so make me just a dexterity or a sleight of hand.
Dexterity or sleight of hand.
Whichever one you have higher.
Ability.
Yeah, regular, normal.
Camera.
Okay. Oof.
It's like, that's not an attribute.
So it definitely doesn't get to Ramas. Instead, you kind of, you go back to throw it, and you go to throw, and it just does the whole, like, falls back, hits you a little bit, and then falls on the ground next to you. And you're just kind of like, fuck.
But he still has it, so that's the main thing.
Still has it, not soaking wet, but used in action, didn't go anywhere.
Okay. What's my bonus actions? Hang on. 1 second.
Pick up and run with me.
Mantle of Inspiration.
You can definitely do that. So you can choose, I believe, any up to your charisma modifier.
I believe so.
Yes. So you can choose 3 targets to get 5 temporary HP.
Okay. Eldith, Ramos, and Darendil.
Okay. Ramos, if you open up your character page, there will be I think a temp health thing. You should be able to do that. You get 5 temporary health.
Okay. It's not letting me add in. Oh, there it goes. Okay, got it. Whee!
Yeah. All right. So, and the way temporary health works is if you receive damage, it goes to your temporary first before going to you. So.
Cool. So I'm back at like full health.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So Darendil is going to take just a few steps back away from everybody and kind of pull out the short sword that is in his arm and toss it in the water at the moment and just kind of like lick at some of his wounds as
It's
he,
my sword.
yeah.
No.
Your sword's there, just now mixed in with skeletal remains. Then
find
it
that sword.
comes to Eldith, who is going to
Can I shout at her?
yeah.
Get out of the water!
All right. Hearing that, she is going to use her action to disengage and go back to here. And she goes, "All right, I say we leave the orc."
No,
Oh, no.
boy!
We need to bring him.
Shoot.
We need to bring him to
Shoot
us,
the
Eldith.
crossbow. Shoot the fucking crossbow.
Wait, she can she grab him? Like, pick
There's
him
now
up?
a skeleton in the way between her and the Ront, and she used her action to disengage, so she can't shoot with a crossbow right now
Yeah.
to make sure she didn't get attacked. But it does come to Ramos then.
What would you have me boys do?
So attack it. We're not leaving him.
All right. I'm gonna the Minotaur or the skeleton. Which one?
Yes.
I mean, we've done some pretty good damage on the Minotaur.
Right.
Just don't know how
That's
much
what I was
more
It's not a
it's gonna
legendary
take.
creature, right?
It's not.
Okay. That's all I want to know.
He's just skin and bones. I mean, how much more can
Alright.
it take?
Less skin now.
No skin, just all gone.
Right?
Let me ask, because I'm just not familiar. Does if I eat, would that heal me up at all?
It does not. Eating just keeps you from getting exhaustion every day because, you know, the lack of nourishment. So.
No
But I
worries.
have all these cheeses.
I've got a ton of ripple bark.
I mean, it's filling, but it's not healing.
Do what you're gonna do.
Oh,
Go attack him. Go do what you do.
I'm gonna have
Go
to.
do what you do best.
Can I swim and then like pop up and surprise attack at an advantage?
You would have to use an action to try and hide to do so. Yeah. You don't have that, you know, multi-class and rogue yet.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll do that as my action. I'll dive under.
Okay. So roll me a stealth then.
Hopefully this works.
You got this, Ramus.
All right, that's a solid roll. And so moving stealthily so that you don't get its attention, you can only move 15 feet instead of the 30, but that will get you right up next to it. But you are
Booyah.
in the water right now, so.
Ever seen Blade 2? Surprise from the water.
All right. So next it comes to the Minotaur Skeleton, who is
Chilling. Not gonna do anything. Not gonna do anything. It doesn't
It
see
is-
me, so it can't
He's
do
been
anything.
burned, dude. His
definitely
feelings are
doesn't
hurt.
see you,
Yeah.
but it is going to 5, 10, 15 to get here, to try and go after Eldith again, who's still just at the edge. And that is not going to hit.
Cool.
So it just kind of gets up to the water and comes down. So because it does leave your range, Ramos, you can break your stealth and get your attack now.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you still have advantage and everything. So
Bet.
go ahead and
So-
make your attack as you pop up out of the water.
You're mine.
It's my trusty short sword. Let's go!
That'll definitely hit. Roll me your damage as you just pop up, and if it had a hamstring, you'd cut it right now. But instead, you just hit that fucking bone. All right. And
Can I at
as
least
you
like
know,
take its leg out? Like just cut the
you,
leg and then
you know that like how the bone kind of splits partially and everything. It definitely breaks part of that off. So now it looks like it is teetering a little bit on one leg. Not quite completely gone, but definitely brittle. So, uh, and all right, that is a fail on its attack. Now it comes to the skeleton, who saw you pop up, so it is going to rush at you.
swim. Let's go.
And it is going to miss as it just comes at you,
the fuck
dives.
outta here, dude.
You bring up your shield and you just catch it off to the side. The fire beetle is staying behind Nandor, but not really getting all up in the water. Kraegor comes to you then.
Okay. So my plan here is to so the Minotaur is trying to engage Eldith, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to sneak
And the
up
skeleton
behind
has
it.
attract me.
Yep. I'm going to sneak up to it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about right here.
Get it with the dagger.
All right. If you move over 1, you get flanking.
Oh,
Move
yeah,
over 1.
no, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go flanking on the Minotaur with my dagger.
All right. Go ahead and make me your attack roll at advantage.
Proud dad
Natural
moment!
20.
Proud
So-
dad moment!
Whenever you hit damage, your sneak attack gets doubled as well. So for your modifier, put plus 4d6 and then hit the critical.
Oh, I am so looking forward to this. Are we ready?
Oh, technically that's too much because it actually doubled that already to 8d6. So I'm going to have you roll one more time because that's my bad. I didn't know it would do that learning the system. And just
That's
put
fine.
2d6 and then it'll make it 4. My bad.
So,
My bad. I didn't mean to
so
tease you with that.
Just a normal roll with
That was a
2d6?
big tease.
Yeah. Just put 2d6 and then hit critical still.
Oh, 2. Okay. I'm fine with that.
There we go.
I'm fine with that.
Let's
Let's go, baby!
Let's go. Proud dad right here.
So, describe for me how you bring this bitch down.
I hop on its back. I climb it as fast as I can. I grab its horns. I look at it in the eye, and I stab its sockets as many times as I can. And then I absolutely rip its head off with the dagger. Just and I hold it in the air as proud as I
And
can.
as you
I look at Ramos like,
hold
"Look,
it-
Ramos, look!"
As
My
you
boy!
stab and you tear it off and you lift it up, you can feel it beginning to buckle beneath you, and you just ride its body, its collapsing body, down into the water, holding up the Minotaur's head.
My boy.
I'm gonna
Let's go.
yell at Ramos to get the great axe.
I am. That was the plan. That was the plan. Is like I'm gonna take that great axe.
You could tell the great axe did not look wieldable by medium-sized creature hands.
Damn.
Can I? While this
Wait,
is
whoa,
happening-
whoa, whoa! Even though like I'm proficient in great weapons, I can't take.
It
the
is.
great-
It is like twice the size of your body.
And
That it. Haven't you ever seen Yu Yu Hakusho? Yeah. It's a straight, just giant axe. I got this.
Can
I am Thor.
I don't know if you'd be able to take it through certain caverns, but you could certainly try.
Can I?
I'll put it in my pocket.
Can I rip the jaw off of this guy's head and wear his skull as a helmet?
It could definitely be possible. Definitely be a little possible. It's a little big, but
And he can use the horns as another weapon.
That's what I'm
He
thinking,
can.
Ramos.
He's bull.
all right.
I'm taking the trophy. I'm taking a trophy from this.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yes, that is yes. Do it. Yes, go.
So then it comes to Ront.
fuck.
Who's? Come on, Ron. Come on,
He's
Ron.
got
One more.
2 fails and 1 success.
We can save him still. We can save him still.
Nandor comes to you. There's 1 skeleton left in front of Ramos. You've got Raunt bleeding out against the side. Prince Darendale, who seems coyed for now.
Get wrought. Go.
1 second. Damn it, dude.
Get behind me.
Okay. Can I, for continuity's sake, can I have the the health pack on me still?
Oh yeah, I mean it landed right next to you, so you can pick it back
okay.
up easily enough.
So I'm gonna run behind Ramos, tell him to launch me over here, and then I'm just gonna try to heal him.
I can do that.
Would that
All
work?
right. We'll see what kind of athletics roll Ramos gets, as it'll take your reaction to do this, Ramos. But not quite far enough with that 9. He gets you because that was what,
Over.
25 feet that you used.
Yeah.
Can I get over the
so-
skeleton?
He'll get you here, but that'll leave you 5 feet that you can actually run to him. So,
Go for it.
Okay, I'm still in range of the skeleton, right?
and it'll still be in range right here of the skeleton, so you don't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a health kit then.
All right.
Use...
So that'll stabilize him. He's still at 0, but he does not have to make any more saves, anything like that. As you kind of crouch down to him, pull out the med kit, and just start wrapping and adding salves.
Okay, if I use a Mantle of Inspiration, can he get back up?
No, because that's only temp HP.
Okay.
So. But he's at least, not on the verge of dying anymore. So.
1 second.
And just so you know, temporary HP, it doesn't stack. It
Yeah.
replaces what is there.
Okay, can I use Bardic Inspiration?
Yes, you may.
Alright, I'm gonna tell Ramos here. End this damn skeleton. End it. Now! Oh my god, dude.
Power.
So, Darendale's gonna chill. Eldith is going to 10, 15, 20, 25 to run over here and flank with you, Ramos. And she is going to use her action to provide help, which will give you, well, you already actually have advantage on the thing. So she is going to make some attacks as well.
Do it. Do it.
Oh wait,
Oof.
it's at advantage, so one more try. There we go.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
For 8 points,
Is it dead?
it is dead.
Cool.
As she kind of comes up behind and fucking just sees everything going on, and is just like, fuck all this! And strikes through it, collapsing the skeleton in front of you, Ramos. As combat comes to a close.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at fucking Flame On to come over here. Like,
All
walk
right.
over here.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
not in action, so we're all good. We're good.
No, I know. I'm just yelling at him.
For sure.
Get
Flame
over
on!
here, my boy. Come here.
Would he be able to carry Ron? Or no?
Yeah, you could put him across its back and everything.
Okay.
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
Oh boy.
To all the people watching, I am a type 1 diabetic. I need food. So if you see me with food, that's why.
Fair enough.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Did we
Okay.
we discuss if I got the helmet or not? I gotta know.
Yes, you got it.
You got the,
You
give
got,
him the
you
helmet.
got the skull on you. It'll take a little bit of crafting to make it into a feasible helmet that you can actually use as a, something to stab people with. Because if you try right now, with its weight, it'll probably fall off. But if you make a strap, some other things like that, doable.
Okay.
But you definitely have the skull. So
Okay.
for now, I'm just going to put in your inventory Minotaur skull.
Okay.
Yeah.
And while it's laying on the ground, I'm just gonna say, you'll never get the Macarena, you bitch. And then,
Now we all start doing it.
yeah, then we all start doing the Macarena.
Clip. It's clip for the little
Elvis
excerpt.
looks confused, like she's never done this before, but you know,
She's
She's
just going with it.
trying.
She's doing
Yeah, yeah.
She's like doing the Egyptian, you know. She's like doing the wrong
can't-
dance. But
She can't do the end part where you go down because of the
so-
water.
We'll work
so-
on
Okay,
it.
so we're all doing it. I'm not
Does it
actually
thriller?
doing it, but I'm fucking doing Wicked at Bernie's with Ron's body.
roll me a performance. Roll me
Okay.
a performance.
Wait, can I help him?
Oh,
Yeah,
no
I don't
need.
need it.
He's good.
You look over there and you just see her, like Ront, and you're like, "Where's Nendor? Why? I thought he was. What is?" And Eldith is there. And she's just like, "Oh, I love this. Thank you. This is a memory I'm gonna cherish forever."
That was awesome, guys. That was so epic.
All right. So we're gonna come over here. Actually, no. I'm just gonna tell Flamon to carry Ron until he wakes up, essentially, or we do a long
Okay.
rest or something.
Okay.
yeah.
Can I?
While we do the long rest, I'm searching the body.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I
Okay.
search these skeletons here for any armor, weapons,
Um,
hits?
So whichever one of you can roll with advantage, or you both can roll separate investigations. Up to you.
Wait, what's your investigation at?
I'm at an 11.
Okay, like with a plus or any?
11 plus 1.
Okay, yeah. You do it, and I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Okay, since
Or
Alright.
not.
All right.
okay. So since I told Flamon to come over here. Can I search this body right here?
It wouldn't work. Either.
Make me an investigation as well, Mr. Man.
Ugh.
All right.
Seriously, one of the
So-
great acts.
I'm gonna say, you two kind of start searching over this way, and you find that a lot of the armor that was on the skeletons was degraded, broken apart, waterlogged, not very useful things. You
Wait,
looking through
was
the
was
short
there?
swords,
Yes, that's my question.
the short swords, they are old, slightly eroded, kind of chipped in different places. They look like they could work, but they also might break as well. So they look a little bit weaker than other ones.
Can I look where Darendale was to look for my sword, my
Yeah.
original sword?
Easily enough, and you definitely can see it. And as you kind of go and pick it up, Darendil kind of looks over at you, and there's this look of, I don't know how I feel about you yet, right now. Just kind of as you pick up your sword, and he's kind of licking at the hole in his bicep.
That wasn't meant for you, bud. That was meant for someone, for the skeleton. I'm sorry.
Can I try?
Here's some food.
Can I try to scratch behind Darendale's ear just to kind of calm him down a little bit and make him a little
Okay.
happier?
So you go over there and you definitely help ease him a little bit.
It's okay.
And I like come
uh,
like with food, like come with like a food, like a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
There's some ripple
root,
bark.
you know, just like
He
some ripple bark.
tentatively-
I know
he
it's not.
tentatively, reaches out to the food and takes it from you, kind of nomming on it. And as he does, he says in Elvish, up to you, Kraegor. I'm sorry. I do not know what came over me. That was very unregal of me.
Darendale, please don't worry about it. I mean, Ramus threw a sword into your arm. It's perfectly reasonable. He didn't mean
Okay.
it though. He really does feel bad. He really does
Okay.
feel bad, Darendale.
So Matt,
So, as this all is going on, you, Nandor, are searching through the water amongst the Minotaur's body and all of this. Was there something else you wanted to add before I tell you what you find?
Okay, I was gonna ask you if they take those swords, can they give people or enemies tetanus?
Does it do poison damage? That's what I
They
really
don't
want to
look,
know.
supremely rusted. Maybe they'll get tetanus, but no. They're not tetanus made swords. Mostly because I don't want to make the magic item version.
Oh my god, dude.
I know we're gonna have to definitely get Zoom for you because I don't know why your camera doesn't like you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just Discord. It's like it works with everything else.
I know, but it's weird because it's been working mostly the last few times, or has this happened the last few as well? 'Cause I can't
I'm not
remember.
sure.
Yeah.
I think it might have happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did I find?
So, you definitely see the massive great axe that was dropped by this thing. If y'all took a lot of time, you might find a way to chisel it down and break off parts of it because the axe head of it isn't like a steel axe head. It looks like a large sharpened rock that was made into an axe and added onto this like bone uh, hilt for it. So it would definitely take a lot of time to actively make it into a great axe that is wieldable for people, but technically possible. Uh, and you know, on the Minotaur's body itself, you don't actually see much because the Minotaur was just bones with little bits of fleshy bits kind of hanging off of it. However, you do see that while looking through, there is a variety of other things that are kind of buried beneath the Minotaur, and all of the other skeletal remains kind of spread out through the pool that is over here. So you do find two backpacks that look like they could still be usable. Would just everything's a little waterlogged, but there are two backpacks that could be usable. Um, you
Okay.
do find also a a few soggy blankets. There is a really nice glistening whetstone. It doesn't look like it has any runes or anything on it for like magical purposes, but it does look like it is just a nice whetstone that kind of got thrown in here as well. There is a variety of coin that is spread out on the ground as well. And then you also find, what'd you roll?
17.
17? Uh, you also find a shield that it has a what looks to be like these wings that are on the front of it that are kind of folded down and is in the shape of a kite shield.
Okay.
And as you kind of pick it up and look over it, you do see inscribed along the edges of it, there are some runes that are on this shield as
I'm
well.
keeping that.
That's a pretty cool shield. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
There is a looking through a dagger that you find that has a nice silver, not silver, but like steel blade, and across the hilt of it, you see that there is a small enclosure that can be opened up. That and as you kind of look into it, you see that there is a viscous-looking liquid that is already inside it as well.
Okay.
Uh, and lastly, the last thing that you find is a what you mistake for a bone, and you're about to kind of like toss it over your shoulder. But then as you move it, you hear and you look at it, and it is a flute, a like long pipe flute.
Yes.
And
He's got it. He's got his instrument. The bard is back.
looking across it, you can see that it looks like it was made out of bone, but it has been polished and whatnot. And across the back, it looks like there is this line of mice that are kind of look like they're crawling up it as well.
Kind of like Rat King, essentially.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Play the
Esteban,
flute.
I'm ordering you a real flute, by the way.
All right. But, okay, so I'm gonna take all that. I'm also gonna try to bring the great axe with me, like just out of the water.
Okay. Kind of
Uh,
over here to the rest of your party and everything.
Yeah. So like most of the stuff that I got, I'm gonna keep.
Can I have one
Okay.
of those backpacks?
It's for real.
I got 2 of them.
I'm gonna actually. Who actually? I'm gonna give it to Ramos. I'm not gonna give it to Kraegor because Ramos is more responsible.
Sorry.
More responsible. Well, nah, you know what? I can't. Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
I'm keeping the shield and I'm keeping the dagger.
Are you proficient in shields?
Probably not.
I can teach him.
Speaking of which, Ramus, are you taking the sword back from Darendelle, or are we switching swords, or what's going on?
He
Because
pulled it out.
I'm gonna
or
say
he
that
found
sword
it.
that I gave you, I'm kind of attached to it. It's pretty lucky.
Here you go. I give him his sword back, and I take my sword back.
Very nice. Thank you. Very honorable, sir.
But I also keep my eye on the giant great axe.
For
Okay,
sure, and you can now see it
so-
on the
Mouth foaming for it.
So,
edge of the water over there.
so I tell him it's like, okay, here's a whetstone, here's an axe, go do your thing.
Can he do like a spell to like shrink it?
No, I'm not a warlock. Sorry.
Nah, just
I
a
can
bard.
pretend to.
Alright.
Shrink.
Right?
Can I like somehow manage to like make it smaller? Like keep the blades, but the handle bring it like cut it in
It'll
another way.
definitely take some like time crafting it on it to make it smaller.
Guys,
so
we have time.
You spend a few hours here in this cave because you don't think it'll
Can we
fit
just do a
outside,
longest here?
Yeah, let's
of
do a
it.
longness.
Um,
And then we could go take a bathroom break and stuff.
yeah. So
Can we do a rest? Too?
Over here.
I feel like that took a lot out of us.
Let's all rest. Let's all get our health back, and then I'm gonna be, going away at this axe, and then it's gonna be mine. So, let's do this. I like it.
And while sorry. I was gonna say, well, if we do decide to do a rest before we take a break, I would like to see if I can work on building this into a helmet with whatever I might have. But
And if he needs help, I will help.
all right.
Oh shit, that's cool.
So those are the items that you got, sir.
Oh, that's sick. Okay.
Just so
Wait,
you know,
What's going on?
you cannot attune to the shield because you do not have proficiency in the shield.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna give the shield to Ramos.
Okay.
Yeah.
I already have a shield.
hey, he gets a backpack
Trust me.
and a shield. Holy
Trust me.
crap.
Okay,
Trust
I'll
me.
take the shield. Okay, I'll take the shield then. I'll take that shield.
And then I'm gonna get. Wait.
Okay. I will take this. Awesome shield.
Oh, I'm definitely giving this to fucking. Yeah. You're a rogue. You get the dagger of venom.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
We can't hear you, by the way.
Right there.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Never mind.
There you go. You're
You're
back.
good.
Oh, I said yes. Thank you.
Look at the description. Look at the description.
As a token, can I give my old shield to Prince as like a?
I'm sorry. Please don't kill me.
I'm sorry. We're best buds, kind of thing.
Roll me a
Dude, I
persuasion.
wish. Bad shield.
Oh my God.
I wish.
Can I get an advantage, guys? Some help.
Sure, I'll do it.
Yeah.
This one.
I'll do it.
How
I'll talk
are
to
you
him.
going to?
I'm going to present it to him by his feet and say, "I am sorry for the
Okay,
sword
I'll talk
that
to
I
him.
caused."
He doesn't understand common.
It's true, he doesn't. So,
All right.
there you go.
So your help will be also translating. What do you say to Darendil Nandor as your translation?
Okay, so basically, I'm talking in Elvish, so he doesn't understand. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say, the idiot that
Oh,
threw his sword in you says
Yeah.
that he's sorry and accept the shield as a token of apology, please.
All right, roll me your persuasion with advantage, Ramas.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. You see
We're
him
besties. We're
kind of
besties
look
now.
over the shield. He picks it up a bit, then says in Elvish as he kind of sets it back down, or kind of holds it in front of him before Ramas, and he goes, I will not carry this, but get him to make straps for me so I might have it on my back.
Okay, he says
I
he's
can
not
do that.
gonna use it, but what he said. I basically translate that. Like my mouth, like I just T pose right there, open my mouth, and Matt's voice comes out.
Gotcha. Glitch error. Got it.
Yeah. There you go.
That
All right.
I tell him I can do that.
My voice.
He can do that.
All right. So then, and are y'all gonna try and work on your craft before your long rest or after?
Before.
Yeah, I'm thinking before.
Okay.
Okay.
that way
So
we're all done.
you guys could take watches, like, work
And
on
work
it,
on your
take
craft
watch.
and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I'm
For
going
sure.
to fuck to bed.
'Cause, yeah, he can do it in shifts.
I'll
So
take
then,
I'll take first. Yeah.
okay. Then Ramas, you will take first watch as you kind of take your great axe and the shield that you're going to make straps for, kind of get up onto one side, look at the Minotaur skeleton, and go, that bitch. And then.
Fuck you. That's right. I'm doing this out of you. Yeah, you like that.
I mean, technically,
My-
you're just looking at his body.
My son killed you.
Nah,
That's right.
He's staring
My
at you,
son.
Kraegor, in your sleep, just at the head on your body, you know?
I'm just like, that's my boy. That's my boy.
All right.
Proud.
So, then as the first watch begins, we will take our first break, or a break rather. So we do one.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. We'll call it 3 minutes. Is that good enough for you guys?
Yeah.
Or you want like 5?
yeah.
3 to
8:40?
5.
Let's
3 to
call it
5. We're in there.
8:45, 10:45 your time.
Word.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello, everybody.
3.
Welcome back to the stream.
I know.
hope you
You
had a
see.
good break. We continue our journey, and Matt, I'm going to go ahead and hand it back to you.
Last we left off, Nandor had found a variety of cool things in the pool of bones that y'all had fought to survive in, among which was about 120 gold, about 50 silver.
1 second. Let me fucking. Okay. So you said 150 gold.
150 gold, 50 silver, and about 200 copper. And, taking the time to collect that much would, take a little while.
Yeah. Okay. So you said 150 gold.
Mm-hmm. 50 silver and 200 copper.
Okay. Cool.
All right. And so we start off then with everybody kind of getting themselves a comfortable spot, lit by the glow of Flame On, relaxing after harrowing times, with small pools of drinkable water nearby, food eaten, and things to craft. Ramas, as you are taking first shift, so that you can also do a little craft during your time, what are you going to try and work on first? The shield straps for Darendil, or your great axe? The great axe will take longer to do.
Oh. Can't hear you, man.
Oh, sorry. Muted. Sorry.
It happens.
I'm gonna get the shield first, just so
Okay.
he knows. I'm putting his friendship high up there.
Good, good, good. So, first, it's going to be a two-part thing. First is going to be an investigation to look for usable pieces in the remains in the boneyard to make the straps out of the leather and things like that. Okay. Easily enough. You find, just enough to get what you need out of it. Most of the other straps are kind of ripped or degraded and things like that. But you do find just enough, uh, not with much excess, to make these straps that will hopefully fit Darendil's size. Now go ahead and roll me a survival. All right. So, because of the lower roll for the investigation and everything, it takes you about an hour uh, or so, and yeah, a little over an hour to make these straps onto the shield, but it's doable. Um, and also, roll me a perception as you are keeping watch. Uh, so
Cool.
So you are focused on what you're working on.
Makes sense.
You're not looking elsewhere. You're just like, I gotta make this. I gotta make sure he doesn't want to kill me. We're gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. Um, so by the end of your shift, um, I will say you've inspected the great axe, and you can tell it'll probably take, depending on the rolls that you get, between 2 to 4 hours to work on the great axe to get it into a usable way. Um, but during your shift, you don't yet have the time, uh,
It's
unless you
time
want
for
to.
rest.
Yeah, I was gonna say unless you want to push further in and not get a long rest or push it back and work, risks. But
Long rest. Long
all right.
rest. It's been a long day.
Who do you wake for second shift?
Craig, you said you wanted to go second?
Yeah, I'll take the second shift. Why not?
Okay.
Is this after?
So
This
you
is
can
after
Going
my
to sleep.
rest, though, right?
Yeah.
It's not the long rest yet.
Okay.
It's during the shift and whatnot, but doing your shift will not interrupt the long rest process, so
Got
you're
it.
good. Uh, so I would like you also to make me the two rolls: investigation for trying to find the supplies to make basically a cap for the inside of your skull helmet and the straps so that it won't fall off. And then
Can I like give him some knowledge before I go to bed on how to craft and do things?
I will say that can help for the
Advantage.
part of it, but not for the investigation.
Okay. Crafting advantage. You're welcome.
Okay. I do notice that I have
So
some silk rope, by the way.
you do. But like in terms of the what's in the boneyard, you kind of go through and you see the leftover leathers and scraps that Ramos had left aside, and you kind of look through those, and they're all fucked. None of them are usable. You go through and you look through the boneyard a little bit. There's nothing good in there. So you spend about 30 to 45 minutes just kind of looking for stuff that's just kind of like, maybe this would work. This used to be part of someone's leather cap. You pick it up, breaks in half. Son of a bitch. So eventually you go back to your own shit. Pull out your silk rope, I imagine. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So go
Oh my
ahead
God, I
and
don't
then
have anything else.
roll me a survival with advantage. As he's kind of given you. All right. So you kind of mess with it a bit, and you kind of have to loop it through the eyes and through the nose of the sockets. And one of the eyes has all these gouge marks around it because of where you stabbed. So it kind of frays your rope a little bit, and you manage to put it on, and it fits a little bit, but you imagine if you do one attack with it, it'll fall off. But it fits. It sits there, it doesn't match what's with the silk and the thing, but it at least rests on your head. But it is not yet usable as a weapon.
Okay.
It at least won't fall off.
I mean, I have a crafting idea, but I don't know if it's too late for it. It's
I'll say probably by this time would be getting close to the end of your shift.
okay.
So you'll have the morning to try, but for now, it just kind of rests on your head.
Okay.
Who do you wake
eagerly awaiting to show me in the morning. Look, Dad.
I
look
can't
what
wait to
made.
show Ramos.
Who do you wake for third shift?
Eldith.
All right. Kind of shake her awake a little bit, and she kind of, oh, what? Oh, it's you. What with the thing on your head? I wasn't quite sure. That's gonna take some getting used to, especially after that ordeal. Okay, my turn. Yeah. Okay. She kind of dusts herself off a little bit and gets up.
Oh.
And so
Okay.
she is going to make her perception check.
Hey, she's good.
All right. She kind of kicks back, a little off to the side. Getting a little water and whatnot. And you don't know what happens. It's her shift. But at the end of her shift, you are all slowly roused awake. And she kind of, rakes each one of y'all individually. And she's like, all right. Enough time. I think we're good. So.
No. 5 more minutes.
Get your ass up.
5 more minutes.
You can all click long rest on your character sheet. Get your health back up. Get your bits.
Biddies.
And
that feels much
for
better.
those of you with items that require attunement, whoops, I accidentally hit the wrong thing. Bloop.
Scared
Your
me for a
dagger
second.
does not require attunement. I was checking that. But you can spend an hour, Ramos, during your shift, since I imagine you had your shield on you. During your shift, you would have attuned to your shield as well. You can only have, I believe, 2
Damn it,
items
it was going
with
so
you at
good.
a time. 2 or 3, I can't remember. I'll double check that later. But you all wake up. Eldith goes, "Oh, it's kind of boring over the night. There was a few skeletal things that fell out of the hole up top. Just like little pieces of a skeleton. It looked like it still had some meat on it. I think there's still something at the other end of that hole. But aside from that, nothing else really happened.
We're not checking that out.
Oh no, it's way up there. I don't want to go."
No. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, wherever these bodies are coming from is probably not somewhere we want to be.
Exactly.
Especially if it was a Minotaur.
Yeah, true.
Not another.
You kind of hear this as Ront like heaves.
My boy
himself
lives!
up, and he goes, "What happened?"
Well, you see, Ramos almost got you killed.
He got a what? What?
Kind of looks over at you, Ramos.
He knew what he was getting into.
And he goes, "Well, at least I didn't die."
And
That
boy,
up.
that's the spirit.
That's my man.
Who pulled me out? Kind of looks over at you, Nandor. Gives this nod of respect. And then just kind of leans his head back against a rock.
Makes sense.
At this time,
As
I want to.
soon as he wakes up, I'm gonna do the the Predator with Schwarzenegger, where he's like, "You son of a bitch," and he like quack,
You know, he definitely does, and uses that to also help him up. What were you gonna say, Kraegor?
I was gonna say, as I'm kind of moving to get up, I look at Ramus, and I show him my helmet. I say, "Look what I made, Ramus."
Could use some work, but great job, boy. Great job.
And that gives me great pride.
As you say that, Ron's kind of like dusting himself off and everything. Looks at it. Wait, was it? I don't know if you want that on your head.
I mean, I definitely do. I definitely do. Yeah, no, I just know you're just jealous. Don't. I mean, come on. Look at this craftsmanship. Okay.
This is a fine trophy.
And helmet. And
Sure.
I give Ron like a little nudge, like, go with it. Go with it.
He just kind of nods and he's like,
just give it to me, Ron.
One
I
of
need
you
this.
have the food, right? I'm hungry now.
Yeah, here, I'll Ron. I got some ripple bark if you want some more of that.
He just kind of takes that and chews on it while curiously looking at your helmet.
What is this guy doing?
And so, what else for the morning for y'all? What would y'all like to do?
So can I get some more of the stone and like chip some of it off?
As you go up to these, they
Or it
don't
doesn't have-
look to be the same type. It does have a little bit of a glow coming off of it, but it doesn't seem to have that same interior fire that the previous ones had.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give some to my little fucking bug boy over here.
And you know, it happily just begins to drain some of the heat from it.
Alrighty. And I'm assuming we're gonna take off, so I like saddle on him, or actually I just lay on him. It's like, all right, let's go.
Nope. Not
It's
yet.
already too late. I'm laying down.
Well, he's laying down, but we're not leaving just yet. I gotta craft this giant great axe.
All right. As you kind of walk up to it, Eldith also looks over at you and goes, "I was kind of looking at that last night. What's the plan here with this thing? I don't think you can use it."
I can use this. I can. Watch me. I will make it.
Well, you know,
Girl.
I've got a little bit, you know, growing up with dwarves and everything. If you want, I can at least try and help you out a little.
Come on, I can use the help.
All right. So then I would like you to make me. Oh, let's see. So this is going to be a two-part skill check. You're going to use
Great.
2 skills of your choice, and she will be able to provide advantage to one of them.
Any
Can I
two?
help him with the other one?
Any 2 that makes sense.
Can I overhear him and then I go over there and help him with that other thing?
Potentially, yeah.
All right, cool. I overhear him. It's like, okay.
He definitely did say, "Oh, we're not leaving yet."
So like survival and athletics.
Yeah.
Go
So she will help with the survival portion of it, and kind of using what knowledge she has to tell you, you know, this is how my family did it and things like that. Also, keep in mind the 5 temporary HP that you had before would be gone by this point.
Yeah.
All right. So with her help, using kind of the swords, the daggers, whatever little tools that you manage to have, as you don't actually have any sort of like blacksmithing set with you currently, you manage to break apart parts of the hilt and keep it from shattering. She, you know, asked Kraegor for a little bit of your rope to bind the hilt so it doesn't shatter and everything as well. So I'd say you probably lose about 10 feet off of one of the 50-foot ropes
Okay.
to wrap around the hilt. And then Now, with Nandor's help, you are going to try and chip off and break parts of the, thick, sharpened stone part of the axe head to make it of appropriate size. So roll me one more athletics, or one athletics now with advantage.
Yeah, my
All
boy.
right.
Play that flute for me. You got this.
I don't think you want me to play it.
Rats descend upon the axe and then start doing the work for me.
You can play the flute as a regular flute and not choose to like use the magical part of it.
All right, then I'll do that.
Just so you know.
He's giving me that the music to like get into it and work it.
Okay, hang on. If I could put, do we have? No, we don't have a music bot. I was gonna put a Ocarina of Time, like, shit.
Right. Right.
I can play it on the stream.
We don't own the rights to any of these
There you go.
songs,
That's good
but
I'll turn that
just
on.
play it.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, get some horn out of that too.
And so,
Hey,
with that, you begin to chip away and break this axe head, and you've got the music all going behind you, moving you on. Eldith adding that little extra muscle with you as well. And after about 2.5 hours of you all staying here and working on this thing, you now have a great axe made of bone and rock.
My boy.
So give me a second.
And yet I'm just
I'll
standing over
add
here
that
with my
to your
crappy
thing.
helmet.
That's next. That's next on what we're working on.
I mean, supplies. The supplies.
I look at that great axe and I'm just so disappointed in my helmet.
Okay,
It
gotta
looks
come over
great.
here and look and check these guys out.
It looks great, son.
Do
It
I
looks
at
great.
least look cool?
It looks great, my boy. It looks great.
Eldith pops up. It's definitely intimidating.
I'm glad.
And what were you checking over there, Nandor?
Can I just investigate these bodies over here of the skeletons?
Kraegor and Ramos had pilfered through it the day before, and it was just brittle short swords and destroyed armor that they were wearing.
Is that all they had?
It is.
Okay, then never mind. Okay. Well, can we help old idiot of the group over here?
With
Sorry,
Make the helmet better.
What was that?
Nothing, don't worry about it. It's a yes or no, Matt.
You imagine that you might need a little more different supplies to get it. So currently, it's probably about as good as it's gonna get.
Alright.
All
Well-
right. Well then, you all begin to head out. Then, yeah. Anything else you want to do in these caves?
Nah, I'm
Just
just
one more
gonna.
Macarena.
Everyone? Alright.
Just
You surround the Minotaur corpse, and you give one more farewell Macarena to it.
in your face.
And then you all make your
Okay.
way.
I'm laying on top of a flame on.
Okay, for sure. What also marching order would you like to go in now? Kind
I
of.
don't know, dude, I'm just
heading
vibing.
out. All right, you're laying on, vibing, listening or playing some jams on your new flute, and the sound of this flute is a little more high pitched than you expected, but at the same time, it has this almost like melancholy, hollow sound to it
Okay.
as well. So,
I'm just gonna do this real quick.
and it plays very well right now. after you got all the initial water droplets out of it and everything, it is beautiful traveling tunes that you all can actually go to. So yeah, what is our marching order? What would you like to be, guys? Who's in front?
I'll go in front.
I'll go in the far back.
Okay.
Can I also cast, if it's okay, some fairy fire just to kind of keep a space around us? Is that possible right now?
So fairy fire, does it move with us or no?
It does not. It is a single cube that you place down. Yeah.
Got it. Never mind then.
So, you still got your dancing lights.
Yep.
But, yeah. And fairy fire will just give that advantage against things if they get caught in it and whatnot too, and keep them from going invisible, which is fun to know.
I saw that.
Can I also use Mantle of Inspiration right now?
How long does it save? It lasts.
It does not.
Okay. Bonus action equal to. Okay, I'll say then it lasts for the day.
Okay.
Up until a long rest, basically. So.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to, you can use Mantle of Inspiration.
Can I use it twice to give it to everyone?
Yeah, if you have the Bardic Inspirations for it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just do that right now then.
Okay. So, playing your music, you use that, and there is this almost magical aura that emanates from Nandor as he's laying across the back of this, playing this almost happy melodic or happy melancholy sort of feel. Kind of like, it gives you that feeling of whenever you see someplace that gives you nostalgia, but also a little bit of sorrow. It's that good and bad mixed together. Nandor, would you describe the look of this fey magic coming off of you, this mantle?
Well, I don't want it to see. Okay, I want it to be like a neon blue with some yellow.
Okay. And is it just almost like an aura that emanates off of you rather than like any sort of imagery?
Like he's going Super Saiyan, the KO kid.
Yeah, it's like an aura, and the image kind of. I'm gonna stick to my theme. I'm sorry, but it's kind of like vapor wave-ish. Yeah.
All right. And
He
you just
vape.
kind of and it just kind of spills off of the back of Flame On and kind of gets illuminated more by the glow of the fire beetle too. And it is a beautiful sight as you all travel. So everybody gets 5 temporary HP for the day.
Go.
And you all then begin to travel. Kraegor, since you are in the lead currently, I would like you to roll me a survival.
Let's go.
Look at that.
Very nice.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I hear you in the back, Ramus. Thanks.
My boy. My boy.
Thanks. I know.
Proud follow.
All right. So you, in the lead, Kraegor, begin to travel, and you've kind of picked up the different things from Ramus and Eldith, kind of seeing them in the lead and seeing their survival skills at play. So with your dark vision, you now feel a bit more confident in the lead and know what to look out for. As you travel, you see this cliffside that kind of opens up partially in the caves, like this large underdark gorge that falls off to y'all's right, and you're able to make sure that you all stay on a sturdy path going forward across by it. And as you kind of look out, you can hear the echoes of bats and just the sounds of pebbles dropping and then echoing almost infinitely within the cave. It makes your voices sound small as you travel through for about 100, 200 feet. And you all continue along through the Underdark, keeping an eye out for any sort of potential dangers, keeping an ear out for anything that might be following or hunting or doing anything sort of dangerous out there. Um, and as y'all travel, you sort of hear the slight sounds of skittering in the distance. Not quite like insect skittering, but more of something trying to move quietly between a bunch of rocks and things like that. You can hear it ahead of y'all as you travel in a cavern about this size, about 10 feet wide, filled with a bit of rubble and rocks kind of cluttering at the sides of it, where you can tell that old tectonic movements probably caused a little bit of friction here and dropping of rocks and whatnot. But yeah, so you hear about 50, 60 feet, something ahead moving in between rocks and trying to be quiet and stealthy, but being heard.
Can I?
With the fairy lights.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Whatever it's
Mandor.
called.
I'm thinking about I want to throw all 4 of my lights in that direction.
Wherever we go.
Okay.
Hey, we have the bug. We have flame on, so he can light a way for us,
All
so
right.
he can send them out.
Right. So I'm gonna say boom, 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 as you send them all up ahead. And you can see now that, let me see if I can pull it out. Oh wait, no, it's over here. That up ahead there are 2 small figures that are kind of hidden, not really hidden, but between the rocks, trying to hide, that are kind of recoiling against the light. They look to be about up to your thigh, maybe, so 3
They're
feet
little.
tall. Yeah.
I wanna point my sword at it, like in confidence, and say, "You there! Come out of the shadows and show yourself."
I put the flute away. I walk past and put his sword down. It's like, we're not gonna hurt you. Who are you? Come on up.
I secretly have my great axe drawn behind my back, though.
You're in the
Just-
back. I
Yes.
can't see you.
You know that
Exactly.
everything
Can't
here
see
has
me.
tried to kill us, right, Nandor?
Exactly. No chances.
So, I'm gonna have Kraegor roll me an intimidation
Okay.
first.
My boy.
All right. So, you see the figures kind of look over towards you and then very slowly walk out and a little bit closer, staying about 30, 40 feet away, hands up. They are deep gnomes, the same race that Jimjar and Topsy and Turvy were. And there are 2 of them with their darker black skin that and pinpoint eyes that have become accustomed to the dark. They have this very short hair, both of them, that is a little bit spiked up and outwards, but not
Do
maintained very well. And they look to be in traveling clothes that have gotten dirty over time, with very small backpacks on their backs. And they just kind of look over at y'all, not speaking.
do they understand common or what languages do they understand?
most of the things that you've met down here in the Underdark speak Undercommon.
Okay, so they do understand me at least. What I would like to do is kind of ask them, how did you guys get here? Where are you coming from?
They kind of look at it, and you ask an Undercommon, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they kind of just look at each other quickly, look over at you.
I lower my sword too, by the way.
How do I know I can trust you? You are drow. They have captured many of my kind.
So you know Jim Jar. So you know Jim
I,
Jar.
well, I do know Jim Jar, if you're familiar with him, and at this point, my friend, I don't really think you have a choice.
Roll me a quick insight as you see them kind of exchange a glance. Okay. They kind of look at each other for a moment, and you can tell that whenever you say Jim Jar, it's a little bit of look of recognition, and then they kind of look back. We thought he was dead.
Well, at this point, he very well may be, but he helped us escape out of prison, and for that I owe him. What can I help you with?
Well, I can understand that. He helped us escape as well. It is kind of why he got captured last I saw. I figured they would have killed him for that. Ah, we are trying to make our way to Blingdenstone, but we've kind of gotten a little lost at the moment.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can help us find a way out of here, maybe we can journey with you onto Blindenstone and escort you there as well. Maybe.
Out of where? The Underdark?
That's right.
I unfortunately we don't know of ways. We are content with being down here. It is our home. We've never looked for a way topside.
Then let's find it together.
You cannot understand them.
Dang it.
They are speaking in Undercommon, which is to you sounds kind of like a clipped pigeon. If you've ever heard the pigeon speak before in Hawaii or anything, but they kind of go, I'm sorry, but large
Wait.
groups like yours mean we can. That is how we got seen last time, and you kind of glow.
Well, I'll tell you what. Is there anything that you can possibly, what kind of, I'm looking for some crafting material first of all, before you make any decision. Can you help me with that? Do you have any leather straps or anything that you can maybe pass my way, and I'll maybe point you in the direction of Jim Jar?
Can you at least point us in the direction of the way out?
Well,
they
don't know. They don't know, Ramus. I asked.
the one who hasn't spoken yet goes, I do not know if it will be much help, but I am a bit of a tailor. I do not have much in terms of leather on me at the moment, but I do have some fungus that I repurpose. It is known as Trillamac. It is a bit durable, not as strong as leather, but it does for some things.
And I take it you've worked with this often?
What are you trying to work with, might I ask?
Do you see this giant skull on my head?
As you kind of point to it, they kind of look at each other and go, that is kind of the reason we were iffy to trust, to be honest.
Then it's
But
working.
I can try and do what I can.
Well, listen, I don't know if we have too much time to waste right now because we are still trying to get out of here. But I'll tell you what, if you come with us, I promise you, once we get out of here, We will take you to safety. We will get you whatever you need to go to get you on your way to Blindendorf or whatever you're trying to get to.
The other one kind of waves a hand and goes, "We will help you as Jimjar helped us, and you, and we have a common friend. But afterwards, we will make our own way. And if the fates are kind, maybe we will see each other again in Blingdenstone."
Blended Stone. That's what I said. Fair enough. Will you join us on our journey for the time being?
I will join you to work on your hats for a little while, and then I will make my way.
Fair enough. Guys,
As
we're
you
gonna.
kinda
Oh,
come
guys. I know you. We just had this long ass conversation. We're gonna chill here for for a little bit. They're gonna kind of work on my helmet and see what we can do. If you guys don't mind, okay? All right.
Mm-hmm. No more long rest.
It won't be the need of a long rest, but it'll be a short rest.
I talked to Nandor and asked what the heck was going on.
I have no fucking idea.
What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just give me this. I need this.
All right. We'll give him this one.
So they come over and kind of pop down, and he makes a motion for your helmet, and as he kind of takes it and looks it over, he goes,
He takes off running with it.
"Is this silk?"
Oh no, that is elven rope from the. Yes, it's silk. That's silk.
He just kind of shakes his head and kind of unravels what you put in there, and he then
You get the silk back, so there you go.
he then pulls out a small kit that's got all sorts of needles, twines, and you can see something that is a light brown color and looks similar to leather. But whenever he picks it up and it kind of catches the light of your dancing lights, you can see through it more than you would leather. And he begins to sew pieces of these together to place on the inside of your cap. He takes out a little bit of solvent as well to keep as an adhesive to put in there, and begins to make the straps. And as he is, the other one looks over at y'all and goes, "So, anything interesting you seen? Anything that might I don't know, civilization help point us in a direction?"
Okay, so we can't understand what they're saying, so this is all you. Don't fuck it up.
Well,
me and Nandor are just like, what do you think they're saying?
okay. I'm gonna.
Is that fake when you're watching people talk and you're making the conversation for them?
I'm gonna.
I know what I'm doing. Blah blah blah.
Sugar blue.
I'm gonna look at.
As I'm like sitting there with the great axe, just like blah blah blah. I know what I'm doing.
I kind of turn to the people to our party, and I say, "Hey, they're looking for any signs of civilization. Can you guys think of anything?" I am gonna tell them at the same time, just don't go that way.
Funny, kind of nod and go, "We will keep an eye out."
Cool.
So you guys
So,
can't think of anything?
Nope. Nothing at all.
Say that. Don't say that.
We just got away from the prison. We could sound towards that what's the thing? Where those weird plants / trees were, with the tendrils and stuff.
There was that hole
But other than that,
that the bones were coming from. That's probably the closest thing to civilization that you're gonna get.
I wouldn't go there.
But don't do that.
Take a left. Take a left at the prison. If you hit the bridge with the spiders, you've gone too far.
I'm sorry, guys. We haven't really seen much of civilization anywhere. Really, we've been traveling for days.
They kind of nod a little bit and go, I understand. It's been about a week or maybe two now since we last left Jimja. I
Well,
don't know.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
and since you guys have been traveling, are you guys hungry? I can possibly lend you guys some food. It's the least I could do for mending my helmet.
One kind of pulls out what looks to be like a slightly roasted centipede on a small stick. And they're just kind of like, oh, don't worry. We have found plenty of delectables out here.
Okay.
Speaking of which, is there any dangers from where you're coming from that we should be aware of?
They kind of look over. Ah, well, there were a few things we passed. There was a very, very large person that we decided we did not want to go anywhere close to. They were they were very big, bigger than all of you, and it was not. We just avoided them. Ah, we saw. I saw a little bit of water that was rushing very fast. It looked like it would carry us away. Uh, it uh, it might be dangerous. It's dangerous for my size. But that was about it, aside from, the obvious stuff. Spider webs here, you know, uh, strange, scary insects there, big purple worms over there, you know, underdark stuff.
Yeah, that old chestnut. Um. Okay, well, I appreciate the insight at least, so we can kind of know what to look out for. Again, if there's anything I can
I
do to help
whispered
you, just let me know.
to Ramos, I'm gonna steal from them. They're not even gonna know. You don't hear this, Kraegor.
Be, be very good at
Um,
it.
I think I kind of hear something.
You hear nothing, boy.
With your passive perception, no. uh, so, are you trying to stealthily walk up behind them, Mr. Nandor?
No, maybe as like we're walking past each other, I'll just try to pickpocket them real quick.
Okay, okay. Then before
I
that,
give him some juju for some advantage.
nice,
Did they give me my
nice.
helmet back, by the way?
I was gonna say before he gets to that point, the about 30 to 45 minutes passes, and then he kind of lifts up the helmet and he's like, "All right, try that on."
Okay.
And you kind of give it a little strap, and you kind of there's a bottom strap that kind of connects around your neck, almost like a choker a little bit to keep it real supported, and it covers your face completely. You can see through it. Kind of tilt your head a little bit. The horns add some extra kind of like if you go like this, you end up going like this a little too much because you're getting used to the weight, but it stays on well enough.
Very good
So,
job. Can I ask you what your names are?
my name is Virmo. This is my cousin Vigno.
Well, Viramar, Vignor. Thank you so much.
Vigno.
Vignor.
No.
Vigno.
Vignor.
Noir.
Vig.
Noir.
Vigni. Vignor. Vigno.
Noir. Yes, Vigno.
Right, Vignor. That's what I said.
Mandor, do it.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys so
They
much.
just kind of pat your thigh a little bit, and go, of course, of course. Be safe out there, and if you see Jim Jar before we do, tell him that we are going to Blingdenstone and hope to see him there.
Will do. No worries.
And they kind of give a wary nod of the rest of your party, and then continue to walk by. Nandor, why did you have advantage?
Ramos.
What are you trying to do to give him advantage?
I'm trying to cause a little distraction, just a little. Oh, sorry. Like, look at my awesome great axe here that I'm working on.
All right. Roll me well, you know what? I'll say that's fine for now since he already rolled. But you kind of reach out and go for one of the pouches at the side, but their pouches is about your calf area, so it's a really hard casual sleight of hand.
I make it seem like a trip, and I also do that at the same time.
And as you do, he sees you do so and kind of takes a step back and casts. Oh, blindness on you. I need
All right.
you to make a Constitution save. As he quickly sees your hand coming down
Nah, bitch.
and
Fuck out of here.
utters a few words in Undercommon as they both take a step back, and they're all kind of over here at this point.
I'm sorry.
And they look over at you, Kraegor, and as they both pull out, their war picks at their side, made for deep gnome size, and look over at you and go, "What sort of shit is this?"
No, I said that I fell.
Roll me a deception.
Deception?
Mhm.
Is he deceiving me or them?
He's deceiving them.
He fell. I swear it was.
So they kind of have their wary look. Kind of take a few more steps back now, looking at you. And as your hands kind of fell towards them as you fell, and they just say, "Be wary of the ones you travel with." As they continue to take steps back, eyeing Nandor and Ramus, as and everything.
Okay.
I will.
So okay. Hang on. Which is a minor illusion. I can make a noise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Slow, they don't know. They don't know what's going on.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a roar come from over here.
All right, roll me a sleight of hand.
Oh, that hurts. But it's okay. I got it. I can do it.
You can do it.
Oh, my hair.
All right. You make a roar from the other way,
There you go.
and you instantly see them both kind of freeze up. Their bodies kind of begin to lose the definition, and you see their entire shape almost look like it gets fuzzy and everything. And they both take a step back and disappear into the rocks.
I'll tell him. Oh, good luck. Keep walking.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of stuck on the reels.
This is just how Ramos plays from now on.
We can make that work.
Ah!
Just move your camera down. You can do it from there from now on.
Do we need to?
Yes.
Ramus, do we need to take a 5? Are you good?
It's slowly getting out of. Okay. It was easier getting out of the prison, I swear. All right. Ben, what's up? How's it going?
Man, that was a good distraction. You went all the way down.
I do what I had to for my boys. We're in it together.
All right.
That's great.
Kraegor, I will have your helmet item for you next time.
Okay.
So don't worry about that for now.
As long as I got it
But
on, that's all I care about.
it's on. It fits.
I
You
look
feel
like a
like you could
badass.
possibly gore somebody with it.
Hell yeah, dude.
So yeah, it's good.
You guys never said anything about that kill, by the way. The only thing I heard was, "Hey, that's awesome." I mean, come on.
I said that was my boy, but you know.
No. The first thing
Nandor
Nandor did was go for the great axe.
No, I went for Ron first. No. Don't even. I'm sorry that I'm worried for the party.
I just took out a Minotaur. That's okay.
Our friend's dying.
Every time like there's a Minotaur, I think of what's the movie with Paul Rudd and Stifler?
Role models.
Role models.
I
There's
love
like,
that
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
It's in green or
They're
blue or
Red
whatever.
Bull and shit. Yeah.
you roll up in the giant Minotaur like freaking truck, and he's like, "It's a Minotaur." Every time.
Yep. Oh, that's a good shit. So, you all, after having a minor interaction with other living creatures down here that weren't trying to kill you, make your way forward. Once again, with Rama or Kraegor in the lead. Nandor, are you riding Flame On once more?
E.
Cool.
Vibing, dude. Just vibing.
And
I feel like I
Play
can
the-
take on the world with this helmet.
right.
As Nandor is playing the flute, it resembles making my way downtown, walking.
my way through the Underdark.
Oh my gosh.
So you
Vibing.
all
Vibing.
fucking make your way, and you pass along a variety of tunnels that you can see go for a little bit and lead to these little dead ends here and there, and you can see smaller holes occasionally from where some creature may have burrowed into the walls or traveled through, but you hear no sounds, Kraegor, in the front as you travel through. You just see the remains of whatever things had traveled before, whatever natural denizens that the Underdark lies waste to. And as y'all begin to travel, you come to a small intersection, a little three-way turn, or three-way stop, so to say. And to the left, you can hear the sound of rushing water, kind of in the distance, but there. And to the right, there is just darkness down there. Not sure what is down there, but you hear no sounds coming from it. Which direction would you like to choose?
And tell him to send his lights down that dark path.
I'm with that. You can do that. I'm gonna send the lights down that way.
Okay. You send them down, and they go about 30, 40 feet before you see that the tunnel has this gradual dip and everything that, it's not like an intense drop off, but you can see that it does kind of curve downward a little bit as well.
Well, I'm not too comfortable with that.
Shoot your light at the water.
All right, I'll send one of the lights down to the water, see how deep it is.
Okay. You don't actually see the water yet. You can just kind of hear the rushing water echoing through the cave down the other way. So.
Okay, I just want to trace a pathway down that and see where it all goes.
So you kind of push it down. It goes down about 50, 60 feet before there's a turn in the cave. So y'all would have to go actually down it to see further beyond that.
What do you guys want to do?
Water usually means an exit.
Sure, let's follow the water. See what happens.
Is that true?
All right. So. You...
Or the darkness could just lead to outside. You know, I mean, it's up to it's up to you.
All right, we'll go.
But I don't think it's that easy.
All right. So, if only, right?
We go outside and there's giant dragons. What do you know?
Well, you're outside.
Bye, guys.
So you head to the left and kind of pursue the sound of water for a little bit. After you make around the bend in the cave and continue on, the sound begins to pick up more, and you can hear the water rushing by, kind of echoing around you. And after about 10 minutes and this louder sound, you come to a wider cave, that is about 30 feet wide, and the right 10 feet of the cave as you walk out is this wide river that looks like it comes out from just this enough space to allow the water to travel through this open area. But if you went into the water, you would have to, it would take you up under, like, through tunnels, you know.
Like a rafting kind of.
But there's no headspace. There's about 50 feet where you can see this river, but then it disappears back under the ground. But you can see that the tunnel that you're following, it seems to parallel it fairly well. You just don't know how far it goes. But you've definitely found some nice rushing water, and it looks to be clean too, so it's at least something to drink for the moment, after, you know, a good 2-3 hours of traveling. Splash the face.
We get some water and stop here for a second and think.
Yep.
All right.
I'm kind of, yeah, sure.
Sure.
All right.
Everyone get hydrated.
So everybody pops down, nice and comfortable, gets a nice bit of delicious spring cold water as it's rushing by. And as you're all there, I'm going to say, Kraegor, you hear something while you're there.
Wait, guys, shh.
It is this faint
Master Chief?
Playing Halo?
It is an almost mournful song that is beautiful in its way. It's very crisp, it's very serene, but it definitely has this element of sorrow to it. And as you're listening to it, you realize that you're not hearing it with your ears. This is directly into your mind that you're hearing it.
Are you guys hearing that?
What?
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Wait.
I don't like this.
I'm still playing my flute. I'm vibing.
I'm
And it
hearing
actually
this
matches
music.
pretty well with the flute. So
Hey.
Okay, I kind of lean my ear a little farther towards that sound, trying to get a good sense of where it's coming from.
Okay. Kind of roll me. I'm gonna say because it's not an actual perception. So an insight. Okay. You kind of tilt your head more out of habit than necessity, listening for what you can, and you think on it, you focus on it, and as you do, the music, the vocal stops and goes quiet, and then you hear once more, "Hello?
Hello?
You can hear me?"
Is it me you're looking for?
Can
Can
you?
see it.
Who is this?
My name is inscribed. It's it's changes per owner, but I'm
No,
trapped.
no,
I need help.
no, no,
Where
no.
The
are
other
you?
one heard me. They're on the way.
Where are you?
You kind of there's this quiet once more, and you can sorry. Da, 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 da. You can hear there is a great darkness and a great weight on me. They they are above. They trapped me here.
Wait, trapped you where?
Oh, follow the sound of my hum. One more is on the way, but I don't know if there'll be enough. Please find me. Please help me.
Wait, you need to tell me your name.
The last one who had me, they called me Don.
Dawn.
Well, Nandor being Nandor is obviously going to try to help.
And
So
then you
he's-
hear
But can,
this,
It's literally every mythical creature. No.
are you? But are
and
you
then you
guys
hear
hearing
once
this?
more this. Mm,
Can I like smack him upside the head and say we don't
and
hear
as you begin to hear it, it starts very low for the rest of y'all, but each of you also begin to hear it as well. And as you kind of look around in this sense, whenever you look in the direction that y'all are traveling along this cave, parallel with this river, the humming gets a little bit louder, and then you look away from that way and it gets a little bit softer. So you look back and it's almost kind of like a guiding stick or stone or whatever.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, again, Nandor being Nandor, he's going to try to help.
I'm not sure. I mean,
Well, boy, this is why I'm here to
Yep.
protect.
And then we start walking over there.
Let's go.
All
We
right.
already know what you're gonna do. Although she's I'm guessing spirit type. Do we have anything that can kill a spirit on us? By the way.
So
um,
you travel
Oh boy.
in the direction of this, and
Who else but
along
Nandor?
this path, and
This is why I
there
protect.
that river that is next to y'all, there's the cave leaves it occasionally, then intersects it, then crosses it, and as you follow along it, and the hum continues strongly, and keep using it as your guide, uh, the pathway then kind of begins to dip downward a little bit, and you find yourself on a small incline, and after about another 100 200 feet or so, you all begin to walk out, and there is a open space that you suddenly find yourself in, this wide open cavern. It is seemingly hundreds of feet in diameter and height. You can't see the roof above you, but you do hear the sounds of the waterfalls echoing around you as you see the river that you kind of had been casually following begins to pour outward and down into the water, or down below to possibly water below. You can't see the darkness beyond the darkness below you as it extends past the 120-foot range that you have as well, Kraegor. And you find yourself standing on this about 15-foot wide natural stone bridge that extends deeper towards the center of this cavern, where you can see suspended in the air, there is what looks to be a temple of this almost marble and greenish bronze metal color that is floating there. This like triangle, pyramid on pyramid kind of shape, diamond thing. Uh, and you can see faintly there are these braziers that are out there on it, on this temple, that give it this faint bit of light, and which allow you to see its color. And as y'all are there, can I get each of y'all to roll me a perception?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Oh, it's been
So,
great.
Nandor,
Kraegor.
Nandor, you kind of look out and ahead, and you can see that there is
Mhm.
about 150 feet along this bridge or so. There is the entrance to this temple that has these two great marble doors that are closed. And standing before that entrance, you see another figure. This figure is in a cloak with hood up, and you can see they stand to be about 7 feet tall and are facing away from the group, seemingly to look at the temple.
Well,
Okay.
And
Let's
that
kill it.
is where we're going to end today's
damn
session.
it! You got me. I was ready, man. I was ready.
No, like he went on the deepest detailed story, and I was like, "This is it. This is where the cliffhanger happens."
Perfect
God,
timing.
You're so good at that, Matt. You're so good at that. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I guess that's the end of our episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you again to the cast that we have here: Troy, Esteban, Matt. You guys are awesome. Remember, next week we are starting on the Heathens and Heroes channel, so make sure you guys are following that. I'll go ahead and type it in the chat here in just a minute. Before I do that, though, I want to hand it off to Troy. So let me know if you have anything you want to say to the lovely audience.
Again, as always, thank you. Without you guys, we would just be four guys doing this for no one and probably not even having fun. So, thank you guys again for everything. You guys are who we do it for. So, thank you.
Esteban, do you have anything you want to say?
Stupid episode. Just you wait.
Matt, anything?
Next episode should be good. Much love to everybody. And also next time, since we will be on our own channel, we will also have our very first guest with our first episode on our first channel. On our
Yay!
full channel.
Felicia Day,
So-
Felicia Day, Felicia Day, Felicia Day.
We work up to Felicia, man. Work up. You don't start with Felicia. You work up to Felicia.
That's exciting news, Matt. I don't even think any of us knew that. That's awesome.
Surprise.
Anything else, Matt, to end off?
But I think that is pretty much it for now.
So check out our Twitter, our YouTube, and if you want to join our Discord, go for it. It's literally pretty much all heathens and heroes, like without the symbol. It's just "and" like spelled out, because
Yeah.
everything that we tried it on is very
Specific.
without certain
Yeah.
characters. So yeah, it's heathens and heroes on everything.
Yeah.
And
Don't forget,
go ahead.
don't forget, spade and neuter your dogs, and also tip 20% or more to your waiters and waitresses.
Yes.
Some life advice, boys and girls.
That is great advice, Ramos, also known as Troy.
But also follow us on everything. Twitter, although the whole nine, we're up there. Get the word spread. Just start sharing it if you can. Say, hey, look at these fun guys that just do stupid stuff on D&D because, well, it's what we're good at. And then somehow we make it out alive. So spread the news. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Tell your aunts. Tell your uncles. Tell your moms. Tell your dads. Your grandparents. Sisters, brothers, nephews, nieces. Everybody. Cousins. Tell them all. Friends. Coworkers. Booty calls. Call them all.
Every single
Entanglements.
Your daddy,
Your
your
entanglement.
mommy, your Wade, the dog walker, everybody, right?
Call August to tell him about this. Let's go. Spread the word.
Definitely. Please
No,
do.
but seriously, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next week on episode 6 of Heathens and Heroes on our new channel, twitch.tv/Heathens and Heroes. Thank you guys so much. And may your journey be well written, as Matt, I don't know. I still have no outro for this. Hey, you know what? I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Hasta luego.
We'll come up with something.
We'll come up with something, I promise. See you guys on the next
bet.
one.